Hi, Giselle. Thank you so much for being able to join me today and have a quick discussion regarding Lifewave X39. Would you mind sharing your story with me?
Thank you so much for inviting me to do this, Almin. It's absolutely life-changing and I'd love to share it with you. So my story is a little bit of a prolonged story. When I was about 14 years old, I started realizing that I get sores on my head. And through a very long, stressful search to the answer, we realized that I have scalp psoriasis. So when I did exams and all of that, it got worse. But over the years, I've just kind of gotten used to it. And then after the lockdown, I think that was a big knock for all of us and a little switch tripped. And after that, it was worse than ever. So it was on my scalp area mostly. If the flare-ups were bad, it would be over my face here at the side or over my eyes, under my wedding band, under my fit watch. It all depended on the state of stress that I was in. So with all autoimmune conditions, which psoriasis is one, if you stress, your inflammation markers are much higher. So you want to get your stress as low as possible and you want your inflammation as low as possible. So that just actually motivated me to learn more and more about why this is happening. And then I realized that it's like all other autoimmune conditions, that you have certain stages when it's worse and stages when it's better, but it's known to be incurable like all autoimmune conditions. So the shift happened for me. You need to understand, I've done everything you can think of. All the smelly shampoos that you literally pay 1,000 Rand for a bottle of shampoo and you smell like tar. It's so violating, especially I would say for a younger woman and a teenage girl, where it started is this horrible smelling hair, but that brought some relief. But I soon realized that you can't treat it from the outside. You need to look at the inside. So autoimmune condition stems from a leaky gut. And once you understand that you need to take better care of your nutrition, things also start to look better and you need to get your gut to heal. So the most success I had in the 24 years was that I went on an autoimmune protocol diet. Guys, you literally can't eat anything that's refined. You cannot eat any spices. You're looking at salt and herbs, cayenne pepper, cinnamon, ginger, that's your life, turmeric. So for 48 days, I managed to do AIP protocol like a boss. And that was the best state I was ever in. But I was depressed out of my mind. I couldn't even have a salad in a restaurant because I couldn't have tomato. I couldn't have any inflammation causing foods. And you would think it's just the bad stuff, but things like bell peppers, tomatoes, all things like that, all the nightshades cause inflammation in your body. So it became a very sad time of my life and I just gave up. So then fast track 2 years, my son, who was then only 5 years old, started to show symptoms actually at the end of his 4th year. And I was devastated because here I'm teaching other people, listen, just eat well and then you'll manage this. But at that stage, he wasn't eating refined carbohydrates or refined sugars. And we soon realized that he's not allowed to even eat Greek yogurt, plain Greek yogurt. Gave him horrible sores. And he was actually very understanding towards it. But when we realized that the yogurt is now also an issue, and that's my child that loves to eat, he looked at me with big eyes and he asked me, Mommy, why is God making this happen to my body? And as a mom and a believer, it was a very difficult question. All I could say is we know everything works out for the good of those who love him. So, and I can tell you today, I'm thankful for that, because I couldn't hide my son's sores like my own. I had very long hair, always tied, so no one knew about my psoriasis. But my son's, with his cool spiky hair, you could see, and he couldn't leave it alone. He was always tampering with it. It was big, yucky, yellow sores, and it was actually starting to bug me and him so much that he told me I'm giving him issues about it. So then when I heard about the patches, I thought, and I looked at the photos of the psoriasis. I'm sure if you are interested in this video, you've seen the photo of the legs. And I thought,